I want to talk to you about our baby. If it's about me being too immature, then I'll change.
I just don't see how we'd survive having a baby on top of everything else.
If this is illegal, then why are we doing it in the boiler room?
Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's not risky.
This is stupid. I'm gonna pop.
I couldn't go through with it.
It's all having a baby.
I'm just using every moment I've got to work on my novel.
An admiral's ball, all is clear.
Actually, Grantley, I know I'm only a couple of chapters in, but would you have a look at it for me, please?
You are joking me.
Thank God for Scotland. Marriage with no questions asked. I can't believe how easy it is.
Are you sure about doing it in secret? We can wait until everyone knows. Have a big celebration.
Nice idea, but I don't think everyone's going to accept us that easily, do you? No, I want to do this soon. For our baby. You don't need anyone else.
Yeah, you're right.
You better go to school.
I'm coming with you to the doctor's.
It's a routine checkup, and besides, you know it's far too risky.
And I want to make sure everything's okay with you and the baby.
I'll tell you all about it later. It's just one more day. And look, I've written out my resignation letter, and once I've handed this in, we're safe.
I'm going to stay around for a little bit longer. Give me a chance to fill in the wedding forms, work on my vows.
Jonah, it's far too suspicious if neither of us are at school.
Well, I'll call Ronan and ask him to cover for me.
No. The less we rely on him, the better.
Look, he's my best mate, and he understands that we've got to keep this a secret. Come on. 9 more hours, we're in the clear.
All right. I'll see you in class later.
All right. Hiya, Ro. I'm gonna be coming in a little bit late today. Can you cover for me? I won't ask you again, pal. Just this once. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
I opened my eyes last night.
A school panto? It's the perfect way to get boys and girls to understand gender stereotyping.
Political manifesto from you mean?
It'll be something the whole school can take part in. I mean, it worked with the fashion show, didn't it?
Well, we need more mixed activities, Chris, especially the classes being segregated.
Cinderfella. Sounds ominous.
It'll be an uplifting tale about a young lad, bad grades, fine success.
You got me hooked.
Yeah, the kids will love it, they'll really relate to it, and you will love it too.
Talking of young lads with bad grades, can I have a quick word with you about Jonah Kirby?
Is there a problem again?
Just had his modular chemistry coursework in. He's gone from being a grade A student to a grade D student in 1 term.
Doesn't sound like him.
It was only a few weeks ago he was talking about leaving.
Yeah, and we dealt with that and he knuckled down again. Do you think there's a problem at home?
Not as far as we know. Let me speak to Ruth, see what she's got to say.
Well, we can't have our star pupil failing, can we?
Panto? Isn't that what this place is every day?
That's the usual budgeon spirit. Joy unto all. It'll be a laugh, Grantley.
Well, no, it won't.
See, you're getting into it already.
Karen wants the whole school involved, which is why I am volunteering you two to help with the judging of the auditions.
Why us?
Because you're the English department.
I hope this panto nonsense isn't going to stop you from editing my book.
Yeah, I've already done so, my dear lady. Yeah, well, I've made a start anyway.
Really?
And I have to say, it's actually rather good.
Thank you.
Now that I've rewritten it, part of it.
You've done what?
Well, I think you'll find that I have established the central character in a much more believable way.
It didn't need to be rewritten because I liked it as it was.
Indeed. No, I have turned pulp fiction into literary fiction, as no doubt you will opine when you've read it. You should read it too.
I have no time. I've got a pile of marking to do.
Fairy Cake by Ruby Fry. Won't be budging. I see you put your name in. What happened to my title? The Admiral's Ball.
All I ask is that you read it. We'll discuss authorship later when you've seen my considerable input.
All right, let's keep the noise down. Miss Montoya isn't in this morning, so you lot have got the honour of me covering for her. Right, first things first. She's asked me to hand back last week's worksheet. So, Steve Granger, Jonathan, Silas Williams, Jonah Kirby. Where's Jonah?
He stayed at mine last night, so he's gone home to get his coursework.
Well, he's taking his time, isn't he?
No idea. I'm just passing on the message.
Hang on. According to this, coursework isn't due until tomorrow. I assume you both knew that.
Maybe he wanted to get it in early.
Early?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him yourself.
I would do if he was here, but he's not. So I'll ask you again. Where is Jonah?
Look, sir, I'm telling you the truth. He's gone home to get his coursework.
If you're lying, Ronan, and he is up to something, I will find out.
How did it go?
Jonah, I thought I said I'd meet you in class.
I had to do something. So is everything okay?
Yeah, the baby's fine. I'm a bit anemic, but nothing to worry about.
Anemic?
Means I have to eat more spinach, that's all.
Well, after today, there's no reason why I can't move in and start looking after you.
Yeah. I guess you can.
I can't believe this is happening.
Me neither.
You're gonna be okay, Cesca?
You know. It's just a big thing. Giving up my job and probably all my friends once they find out.
As soon as people get used to us, it'll be fine.
Maybe. But this is going to be a huge change for both of us, and we have to be ready for whatever's going to happen.
I am.
Me too. Wish me luck. I'll see you in school. Okay.
In an average thunderstorm, there's around 1,000 lightning strikes every hour.
So if one hits you, that mean you'll die?
Well, you'd be severely injured at the very least. Even though most of it's converted into heat energy, the electrical discharge can be as high as 100 million volts.
What's the highest electric shock a human can survive?
I have no idea, Denzil, but I'm sure if you research it, you'll find out.
Cool.
All right, stick your keypads back in the folders and don't forget, your homework in for next lesson. Jonah, where were you this morning? We missed you.
Oh, sorry, sir. Did Rona not tell you?
Yeah, he did. I wanted to hear it from you.
Well, I stayed at his last night and I had to nip home and get some coursework. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Hand it over then.
I've just put it in my locker and I'll give it to Miss Montoya later.
Are we checking that you did?
Harry, what are you up to at lunch? Got a great new stunt plan. After what happened last time? No way. Oh, come on. This one's really going to blow you away. What are you planning to do?
About what?
Just remember coursework, just a few tips, because he did it a few years ago.
Is that true, Harry?
Yeah, totally. I've got to go. See ya.
Ruth, can I have a word?
See you later.
Your Jonah was late this morning. Have you any idea why?
No?
Did he stay at Ronan's last night?
Doubt it. Vicky's just spent the whole of Mass blabbering on about being with him.
And Jonah could have been there as well.
Even I know when three's a crowd.
Right. Thank you. Something's definitely going on with Jonah Kirby. Ronan reckons he stayed at his last night, but Ruth seems to think different. It's worrying, you know. It's not like him to skip classes.
Maybe I'll get Marcus in, see if he's a bit more open with his father around. Do you think it's worth having a chat with Ronan?
Maybe. Can't see him grassing up his best mate, though.
Well, let's get him in here, see if I can get anything out of him. Come in. Ah, is everything okay?
Actually, no. I just wanted to tell you that my father's ill.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cesca. It's nothing serious, I hope.
He's had a heart attack and...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cesca.
I've got to go and see him and make sure he's all right. So I'm going to Spain to look after him tomorrow.
Well, of course. I mean, you take as long as you need.
You see, the thing is about that, I won't be coming back. I'm resigning with immediate effect.
Oh, well, that's very short notice, Cesca.
Well, I couldn't plan my father's heart attack now, could I?
No, of course, but ordinarily I would expect a teacher to work through a period of notice.
I know. And under ordinary circumstances, I would.
Oh, of course. But, what about lesson planning and coursework? Are they up to date?
I'll make sure they are.
When you come back, could you at least stay till the end of term, get things sorted out?
Karen, I'm so sorry, but I can only see today through, and that's it. It's my resignation.
Well, that's all we need.
Surely it makes more sense to have a bit of time off. Not give up your job.
It's Cinderella with a twist.
What's the twist?
Cinderella is a boy.
Pantos are for kids and divvies.
No, this is going to be cool.
How?
There's going to be singing in it, there's dancing, and it's a chance for boys and girls to work together.
Oh, I get it. Separated in class, but on stage in mass.
Ah, I am impressed. It actually rhymes with a bit of French thrown in. So, anyone fancy auditioning?
Maybe. Yeah, definitely.
What's in it for me?
What?
You need a lead, don't you? And that's me, obviously. So can I get, like, an extension on my homework? Or at least 2 free passes out of class?
You will get yourself an extra essay to write if you don't watch yourself, young man. So, you're going to audition for the show then, Kyle?
No. No way. You're not going to see me in no costume and makeup. It's more like their thing.
That is enough.
Yeah, proper comedian at your stack.
I mean, look at you. You are Cinderella. A bit of a street fighter, a little bit broody. You're perfect for the main role.
Yeah. Try convincing some other loser.
Please, Finn. Audition.
You what?
Well, I really want to do it, and it's going to be so much more fun if you're there.
Do you realise what my mates are going to say?
Do you realise what my mate's going to say when they find out I'm going to a computer games convention with you? Please. For me.
You've hijacked my book.
I've improved it.
You have made it twice as long, and it's gone all waffly.
They're called adjectives.
Do you know, I don't want it to be some boring old book that you study at university. I want it to be fun and romantic, and it is meant to be sexy.
Yeah, well, I have always thought when it comes to sex scenes in novels, less is more.
No, Grantley. In books, as in life, more is more.
Ruby, with all due respect, you're not a writer. You're a cook.
I'm a damn sight better at writing than you are.
You are looking at someone who studied writing while you made pie.
How dare you?
All right, let's not get overheated, shall we? Look, let me read them. I'll be the judge.
Okay.
Well, the original, the new, improved. Yeah, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by my version, and I shall be vindicated.
Vindicated, yeah. Brace yourself for a lot of words like vindicated while you're wading through Grantley's big pile of crap.
Well, there are 25 vacancies for modern language teachers in this county and only 3 available.
Yeah, well, you only need one. Oh, and I was wondering, have you forgotten about Ronan Burley? Because he's doing my head right in.
Send him in, Janice. Oh, right, let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Ronan, Mr. Mead and I are a little bit concerned about Jonah's absence from school this morning.
Well, he's here now, isn't he?
He stayed with you last night, is that right?
Yeah, all night. I mean, we didn't share the same bed, obviously, but, yeah, he stayed.
And Vicky stayed too?
Yeah, for a bit.
Oh, I heard you stayed all night. You see, Ronan, this is my school. Not much happens here without me knowing about it. So why don't you tell us where Jonah really was?
Well, it's not my place to say, is it?
Well, at least now you've admitted you've been lying.
Look, Ronan, I know he's your mate. But his dad's coming in later, and he'll want to know the real reason why he's been skipping classes.
So it's time to come clean.
Mrs. Fisher, I honestly don't know anything. You need to speak to Jonah.
Right, well, you better get back to class then. And Ronan, I think you should think very clearly before you blindly cover for a friend. You might be doing more harm than good.
What did Fisher want?
She wanted to know where Jonah was. I don't know why they don't just ask him themselves.
Did you tell her?
Of course not, they asked me to cover. No good at lying.
Well, you didn't even tell me why I asked you to lie.
No reason.
Yes, you are rubbish at lying, so you may as well just tell me the truth.
I promise I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, well, I'm not anyone. I'm your girlfriend. Look, it's clearly stressing you out, Ronan, so you may as well just tell me. You might be able to help.
Jonah's seen...
Ronan, do you not trust me?
Jonah's seen Miss Montoya. They're together, a couple.
Flipping heck. Guess that explains a few things.
How do you mean?
Well, him coming in late for school, getting bad grades, he's obviously had something else on his mind.
I don't think that's all Miss Montoya's fault.
Don't defend her, Ronan. There is a reason that teachers aren't allowed to sleep with pupils.
You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
No. Only if you speak to Jonah, make him see sense.
I never thought food technology classes could be so interesting.
That'll be my bit.
Can I just say something, please?
Please don't tell me you're about to announce some Spanish-themed event that we all have to take part in.
I'm afraid this is my last day. I'll be leaving.
What?
It's one way of getting out of the pantry.
I thought you loved it here.
I do, Ruby. I do, but,
But what?
Cesca's dad's had a heart attack, so she's going back to Spain.
Cesca, I'm so sorry.
That's really bad news.
Did this happen today?
No. Last night, but I'll be flying out tomorrow.
Well, just because you're leaving the school doesn't mean you get rid of us lot. You remember that?
You took your time this morning.
I had some stuff to do.
Yeah, well, they've all been on at me. Mead, Fisher, everyone. Don't know how long I can keep this up for.
Look, Ronan, I know it must have been a pain, but I really need you to keep quiet.
I told Vicky.
You did what?
She knew something was wrong.
And now she's going to go and blab to Jess?
No, she won't. She promised.
Yeah, well, I don't believe that.
Well, hang on. Where are you going?
Find Vicky. Tell her to keep her mouth shut.
She's only worried about you, same as me.
Jealous more like.
You what?
Because what me and Cesca have, it's real. It's not some stupid teenage thing.
Have you heard yourself? This has no future. If you stay with her, you're going to turn your back on your friends and your family.
It's fucking crap.
Leave Vicky alone, Jonah.
And risk everything. Not a chance.
I said leave her.
You've got any idea what you've done? Cesca can go to prison for this.
Well, you should have thought that before you started screwing her. Calm down. What is wrong with you?
Keep your mouth shut. I'm warning you.
Cooler! Now, the pair of you, get in there. Vicky, disappear.
Look at you. Listen, don't have to bother going to the canteen today, because, made you a pie. It's a steak pie.
All right. Thanks, Ruby. What's this in aid of? You trying to sneak me a little bribe?
No. No, it's... I mean, I had a free period, so I made it for John, and now I've just found out that he's going to the football, and I can't eat it because I'm on a no-meat diet.
Oh, right. Didn't I see you scoffing a ham sandwich yesterday?
That was a slight blip.
If you say so, Ruby.
Well, unless you two want to sit here all day, you're going to tell me what that was about.
It's nothing.
Two best mates fighting's nothing. Ronan, what have you got to say?
Jonah's right. It was nothing.
Really? So who's the nothing that Jonah's been scribbing? Well, you were hardly whispering to each other, lads. Has this got something to do with Vicky?
What?
Two mates fighting, there's got to be a girl involved somewhere. Is it to do with Vicky?
If you're trying to say that Vicky's been messing about with Jonah, you're way off the mark.
Well, put me straight then.
Mr. Kirby's here to see you.
Thanks, Denise. Thought we'd better bring your dad in to discuss your grades. Now looks like we've got something else to talk about, doesn't it? Ronan, back to class. Hey, and if I catch you fighting again, you'll be on a strike. Now go on. Jonah, straighten yourself up, you're coming with me. Mrs. Fisher's office.
Looks like all your cast already.
Yeah, I was hoping Ronan Burley would turn up. He's supposed to be a good dancer.
Oh, really? Maybe he's just running a bit late.
Oh, he's still in the cooler.
Ronan? Why, what's he done?
Caught fighting with Jonah Kirby. Thought them two were supposed to be best mates.
What were they fighting about?
Well, Chris reckons it's over a girl, but neither of them are saying anything.
What did you want me to do next?
Some photocopying. Right, listen up, everyone. I want this year's show to be the best production Waterloo Road has ever done, which means I need 100% commitment from everyone who's involved.
Finn reckons you want him to have the lead, miss.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Right, the lead has to be the best person, which means you need to decide what your audition piece will be when we meet back here at lunchtime. And remember, all roles are important, not just the leads.
Someday I shall be the queen and have plenty of bling, but who in this land shall be my fit king?
Not him, that's for sure. Get lost. Or what? You let me with your sweeping
I
brush?
thought you weren't auditioning, Kyle.
I'm not. Just come to check out who's making a total prat of themselves. Quality entertainment, that. See you at lunchtime.
Just ignore him. He's only jealous.
Come on, then. I've missed 2 lessons, that's all.
But it's not just 2 lessons, is it? Your grades have been slipping for some time.
He's never had any trouble applying himself in the past. Something's going on.
I'd agree. It's not just his grades. I just caught him fighting with Ronan.
What?
We had an argument. That's what lads do.
That's not good enough. What were you fighting about?
Come on, Jonah.
That's where I go.
Who? Jess?
No, Dad. No one you know.
But Ronan knows her.
I'm sorry, but girl issues are not a good enough reason to be found scrapping in school corridors. That's a first strike. Do you understand?
How about you do some extra classes after school, help you catch up?
See, there's no need. I know I haven't been doing as well, and I'm sorry. But I'm really going to start putting the work in. I want to do well. I want to get a good job and make something of myself.
Well, that sounds like a way forward.
I agree. But, Jonah, if you find yourself struggling again, for goodness sake, let us know.
I will. Promise.
I appreciate you keeping a close eye on him. Thank you. Come on.
I hope Jonah means what he says.
He's a teenage boy, Chris. Hopefully he'll listen to what's been said and turn it around now.
Are you okay?
Been better.
What's all that about you and Jonah?
I told him you knew. Flipped out. He's convinced you're going to tell everyone.
Nice of him to have so much faith in me.
He reckons if it gets out, Miss Montoya could go to prison.
You don't feel sorry for her, do you?
Nah. I'm worried, Vix. He was so angry. I've never seen him like that. We're best mates.
Oh, she's obviously got a huge hold over him.
You reckon?
Why else would he take it out on you? Look, she's probably told him that you're going to rat him out and not to be your friend anymore.
Nah. He knows I'd never do that.
Yeah, well, maybe you should. She's changed him, Ronan, and not for the better.
He reckons he loves her.
Oh, she's just messing with his head.
And his A-levels. This rate, he's going to fail everything.
You need to talk to her. And just tell her what she's doing is wrong.
What's the point?
If Jonah's not going to listen to me, there's no way that she will.
So, what about this girlfriend of yours?
Well, she's at Glossop Hill. We've been seeing each other for a couple of months.
It would have been nice to have known about her.
I didn't think you'd approve, in case it got in the way of my grades or something.
Well, it kind of has, hasn't it?
Yeah, fair point.
I know I'm strict, but I don't expect you to live like a monk. You're a good-looking lad. I know the girls are chasing after you. It's time you and I had more fun together. In fact, I've been thinking about reintroducing the traditional Kirby camping trip.
We've not done that since I was 10.
Admittedly, it'd be a little bit different. I can't see you and your sister playing tag around the guy ropes like you used to.
I forgot we did that.
More like Ruth reading in bed while you and I share a couple of beers around the fire. You know, talk and stuff.
You mean father and son philosophizing?
No. Man-to-man bonding. You can even bring your girlfriend.
I don't know. I'm not too sure you and her could chat like that.
Well, we might have to limit the football talk, but she will always be welcome. Anyway, I best be off, yeah? So have a think about it and let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got there?
Just some stuff. Got something sick planned at lunchtime.
Well, what is it?
Come to the changing rooms. I'll show you there.
Nice work.
I hope you and Mr. Stack aren't plotting any repeats of last week.
Oh, no way. Just talking, sir.
Have you signed up for the panto auditions?
It's not my kind of thing.
Hey, why not? Could do your body popping. I'm sure that's exactly what Miss Llewellyn's looking for. Better way of spending your time than hanging around with Kyle.
I've got coursework to do at lunch.
Since when have you given up your lunch to do your work? Come on, there'll be a laugh. Sam Buka's doing it.
Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it.
You all right, mate? Look, I'm sorry about what happened before. I just don't want to see you getting hurt.
I know, mate. Me neither. That's why me and Cesca, we've got this plan. After today, she's no longer my teacher. She's resigning.
What?
If she's not my teacher, then we'd have to keep it a secret.
Well, what's she going to do if she's not teaching?
I'll get a job. I suppose both.
Mate, this is crazy. What about your exams?
We'll have to wait, I guess.
Well, you don't sound all that convinced. Are you sure it's what you want?
It doesn't matter what I want. Be with Cesca. That's what's important.
It'll matter when you leave school and can't find a job. The pair of you unemployed. Right barrel of laughs, that'll be.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, right. Miss Montoya strikes me as the kind of person who likes the finer things in life. You think she'll still feel the same way about you when you're both broke?
Miss Montoya can have a word.
Of course, Vicky.
What are you doing?
I'm afraid I'm leaving. Family reasons.
Where are you going today?
Oh, don't worry about your work. Mrs. Fisher will find a good replacement.
Well, she couldn't find anyone worse than you.
Excuse me?
I know about you and Jonah.
Can you just give us another minute outside, please? I'm not going to talk about this with you, Vicky. My personal life is none of your business.
Well, I'm making it my business.
Jonah wants this as much as I do. I'm not pushing anything on him.
Yes, you are. It'll be Jonah with his heart broken and us left to pick up the pieces.
I can't deal with this now.
I'm not leaving till you admit that you're using him.
You just don't get it, do you? I love Jonah. And I plan to spend the rest of my life with him. Please, Vicky. Look, it's up to you if you want to say anything. But you'll be the one hurting Jonah, not me.
Have you thought about what your dad's going to say when he finds out?
I told him I'm seeing someone. He even said she can come away with us.
Does he know he's seeing Miss Montoya?
Of course not. How could I tell him?
Exactly. Because you know he's not going to be okay with it. Seriously, mate, this is going to kill your family. Your dad's not going to want anything to do with her. And think about what it'll do to Ruth.
This decision I'm making isn't just for the fun of it. I know it'll hurt people, but I can't walk away from her.
Well, you're going to have to choose, aren't you? Cesca or your family? Because you can't have both.
No.
What are you up to? Lunchtime, mate. All will be revealed. I want you to record it on your phone. Promised Ruth I'd go to the audition. Sack it off. Pantos for shadows anyway. Me and Cal have got something much better planned. I don't know, Den. I mean, last time it was a bit full on. The bigger the better. I'm after your audition, yeah? You won't want to miss this.
These are 2 extracts from the same book. I want you to work in pairs and discuss which is the better of the 2.
You wrote them, sir?
That's not important. What is important is that you remember that a good piece of literature uses varied sentence structure, i.e. syntax, words of more than 2 syllables, and doesn't rely on sexual innuendo for humour. Right. Get on with it.
What's Denzil planning for this lunchtime?
What are you asking me for?
Because he says you're going to be there.
Yeah, well, change of plan. I'm gonna go check out the auditions instead.
Right. I thought you were too cool for that.
I'm going to take the mick out of Finn, not to try out.
Well, Denzil's well up for you being there. He's out to impress.
You'll get over it.
Can I have a word with Jonah, please?
Can he wait? We're just about to start an experiment.
Well, not really. I have to go through his coursework with him before I leave.
Perhaps you can do it after class.
Chris, I have to go through a lot of students.
All right, fine. Jonah.
Thanks. Vicky knows. Your best mate, Ronan, must have told her.
He did. Earlier on.
You knew?
I just didn't want you getting stressed out about it.
Of course I'm stressed out. People can't find out about us until I leave.
Are you sure this is what you want to do?
What? Of course it is. How else are we going to be together? This is what you want, isn't it? Jonah!
You're gonna be unemployed. I haven't got a job yet. Maybe you should wait until I get something sorted out.
Jonah, our baby is due in 7 months. It isn't gonna wait.
I know that. I just don't want us to rush into something we'll regret.
Is that what this is all about? You're gonna regret being with me?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So what is it that you're saying? You don't want to marry me?
No, of course not. I just want us both to be certain about what we want.
I don't understand where this is all coming from.
Being with my dad earlier made me realise that I'd have to choose between you and my family.
I thought you knew that.
I guess I always hoped I could have had both.
I can't believe this. Do you know the lies I've told and the sacrifices I've made today? You better decide what it is that you want, Jonah, because I've made my choice and I can't afford to wait.
Oh, Cesca, please.
Don't.
Everything all right, Jonah?
Yes, sir.
Miss Montoya seemed a bit upset.
She'll be fine.
to? Human lightning bolt, mate. What? Gonna send electricity through this cable. Keep turning the power up till I can't touch it anymore. Proper research. You're gonna electrocute yourself? For fun? For the buzz, mate.
Have you got a minute?
In between finding the perfect love song for Cinderella and turning a 3-hour script into a 1-hour, yeah, loads of time.
All right, I'll come back later.
No, it's okay, it's fine. Go on, what's going on?
I've just found Jonah Kirby and Cesca arguing in the corridor.
Looks like he's picking fights with everyone today.
Yeah, but this wasn't your usual teacher-pupil running.
What do you mean?
It's just the way that they were with each other. He grabbed her arm as she tried to walk away.
What are you suggesting, Chris?
I know this sounds crazy, but apart from the school uniform, it looked like a lover's tiff.
You are way off the mark on this one, trust me. I mean, Cesca's got a lot to deal with right now, and she really doesn't need her so-called friends making wild accusations.
All right, all right. But something wasn't right.
Tough day, eh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Why don't you get yourself off?
No, I promised Adanna that I'd help her out with the auditions. I feel bad as it is for letting everyone else down.
Sure, but I'll ask her.
No, Tom, honestly, I'm fine.
You okay, Cesca? Shall I call your boyfriend, ask him to come get you?
He's working.
I'm sure he'll be able to leave early, given the circumstances. Is he going to Spain with you?
I don't know. It hasn't been my #1 priority.
Okay, well, shall I give him a ring?
Oh, for heaven's sake! I can look after myself, and I don't need you, Tom, or anyone else looking after me.
Cesca!
Oh, just leave it!
I don't want to film this, Den. You're gonna get hurt. Where's Carl? He'd be up for it. He's not coming. What? I need him to see this. Why? You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you just call it off? Turn it on. Easy. Turn it higher. This isn't funny, I'm going.
It appears my year 11s are brighter than I was giving them credit for.
Helped you pick a winning horse, did they, Grantley?
Well, very droll. No, they read 2 versions of Fairy Cake and clearly identified the better written.
Did you let them know that I was the author?
Oh, I think you and I both know, Ruby. It was my work they were drawn to.
Oh, right. So what are those? Because I think they seem to prefer mine.
But that's theft.
No, it's not. It's evidence. It's evidence that half the class thought mine was better. And evidence that you're trying to pull a fast one.
No, children. No arguing. And to be fair, Ruby, it's no coincidence that you made me a homemade pie in your free period.
And that is bribery.
Why don't you two wait for the only opinion that counts? Mine.
Right, everyone, settle down. Sam, Finn, you're up.
The bell's ringing. Lunchtime's nearly over. I've got to go.
Just one last dance, Cinders.
I can't.
Finn. Finn, go. Finn. You shoot. He's gone. But he left his trainer. Whomsoever this trainer fits, I shall marry.
Just follow the smell.
Shut up, you.
Oh, keep your skirt on, Cinders.
Kyle, either shut up or get up there and do your own audition.
No, he hasn't got the guts, miss.
You what?
You know what? She's right. You couldn't kiss a princess. Only thing you've ever kissed is that dead mutt of yours.
Better than kissing her.
Right, Mr. Starr.
Think, stop it, think!
Pick a scene, you're auditioning.
No way.
No, it seems like you've got a lot to say for yourself.
All right, well, I'll shut up.
No, it's too late. Start reading.
This is mad. Please just stop.
Ignore her. Back it up. All the way. Full blast.
It's Denzil. He's in trouble.
These are crap.
We'll make them better then, because you are auditioning, Kyle. You can't leave now, you're supposed to be judging.
No, you'll be fine. You've got Brantley.
Thank you, girls. Thank you.
What the hell are you playing at?
All of you out. Now. Not you.
I've been looking for you.
Why?
I just wanted to check that everything was all right with Jonah earlier. You looked upset.
I'm upset about my dad, Chris. And the last thing I need are surly pupils who don't want to be doing extra work.
Well, it looked like it was a bit more than that to me.
What?
It didn't look like it was an argument about coursework. It seemed a bit more serious.
Well, you're obviously seeing things.
I don't think I am, Cesca. You do realise what would happen if a teacher was more than a teacher with a pupil, don't you?
Yes, I do, Chris. But thanks for the reminder.
So nothing's going on then?
No, absolutely not. Jonah?
I'm sorry. You're right. We need to get this sorted out.
Not here. Chris knows about us.
What?
He saw us talking together and he worked it out. We'll talk about this later, yeah?
Can you stay to watch me audition?
Yeah, of course.
I want you to say or do something that will get Princess Charming to notice you, to make her think you're worth bothering about.
Go on.
Like what?
It's up to you. You're Cinderella. This is the woman of your dreams. Do something. Wow her.
In your own time, Kyle.
Come on, what would impress this woman? Yeah, that would do it.
It was just a bit of fun.
Giving yourself electric shocks is just a bit of fun. Oh, that's funny, is it? What, the thought of you being dead? Or is it the thought of me calling your mum to tell her that you're dead that's making you laugh?
Like she'd care.
Your mum would be devastated if anything happened to you.
All she cares about is Sam and Earl.
That's not true, and you know it. You carry on like this, Denzil, you're going to end up in hospital. Or prison.
Suits me. She spends more time visiting Earl in prison than she does me anyway.
Your mum loves you.
She loves going shopping with Sam, or telling her mates how Prince has just said Mum.
Have you told your mum how you feel?
What's the point?
Well, because she probably has no idea.
I'm not a baby.
I'm not saying that you are. Look, we all need a bit of attention now and again. A lot of people care about you, Denz, me included. You don't have to do stupid stuff to get yourself noticed.
It is a laugh, though.
Well, you don't look like you're having much fun now. And even less so when I tell Mrs. Fisher what you've been up to.
Whatever. Do what you have to do.
OK, take a 5-minute break, everyone.
I can't believe how good Kyle was.
There's more to being a lead than just dancing, you know.
Oh, someone's jealous. You scared he's going to get his hands on Sam?
No. Why would I be?
I just can't believe what you suggested.
Well, you've got to admit they've been acting strangely.
She's been distracted, snappy, I guess, but this... Even if it were true, which I'm not saying it is, I don't have any evidence.
I came out before and asked her if she was seeing him, and she wasn't very convincing in denying it.
Cesca!
Cesca.
Cesca.
Yeah, all right, thank you, Jonah. We've got this for you.
Cesca. Cesca, are you okay? Have you hit your head? Are you okay? We should get you to hospital.
You sure you don't want someone to go with you?
No, please. I'll be fine.
Are you telling me it's normal for a pupil to call a teacher by her first name and then react like that? Look at him watching her now.
I should be with her. But you can't, you'll get caught. You don't get it. She's having my baby. What?
Oh, my God.
Look, guys, I need you to be on my side. I'm sorry for having to call you both earlier.
Wait, you better go to the hospital.
You can take my bike.
Jonah?
Where's he going?
Give you one guess. You two? Where's Jonah going in such a hurry? Wouldn't be heading to the hospital, would he? Go on your way. We need to tell Karen.
And say what? I mean, everything's based on assumption. I'm not defending her, Chris, but we need some sort of proof.
I'll go to the hospital. I'll call you when I get there.
So, what's the verdict?
Don't be polite, just say it as it is.
They're both really good.
And?
I really enjoyed reading them both. Well done.
Yeah, but which one did you prefer?
Which one was better?
You can't really compare the two, you know.
Of course you can. Just spit it out.
Fine. If you really want to know what I thought they were both flawed. But if I had to choose one, then I would probably choose Ruby's.
Yes!
Excuse me. Just one time.
Jonah.
You're right. Is the baby all right?
Yes, but you shouldn't be here.
I don't care who knows. I'm sorry, Chess. I didn't mean what I said earlier.
What about your family? You're right, this is going to be hard.
And we'll deal with that when it happens. Look, it's you and the baby that I love. You're my priority. No one else. I bought these today.
The wedding. I love you. And I want to start taking care of you both.
I love you so much.
You idiots.
Hey, I'm in it.
Yeah, it says you're a rat.
Yeah, so are you.
What am I?
Princess Charming.
Oh, well done, Sam. I knew you could do it.
And who's Cinderella?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Well, you've got it or you haven't.
You don't even want the part, though.
I've changed my mind. Quite like the sound of leading man.
Where were you at lunch?
Went to check out the audition. Got the main part.
You're not actually gonna do it, are you?
It means winding Sharky up, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, you coming part later?
Nah, mate. Got lines to learn.
I wanted to tell Adanna before, I just didn't know how.
You had no intention of telling anybody anything.
Because she knew how you'd all react.
How do you want me to react, Jonah? Shall I congratulate her? Give her a pat on the back for pulling a schoolboy?
I'm 17 years old.
It doesn't matter. She is your teacher.
Well, we're getting married.
You what? You are joking. Please, Cesca, tell me this is a wind-up.
I didn't mean for it to happen. I didn't know how to stop it.
We love each other.
You know what? I'm not listening to another word of this. We are all going back to school, and you decide. Are you going to tell Karen, or am I?
I'm so sorry, Adanna.
Save it, Cesca.
I think you should wait out here, Jonah.
Go on. I'll be fine.
What's going on, Cesca?
I've been having a relationship with Jonah Kirby.
What?
I love him.
You're his teacher?
Which is why I handed in my notice.
Oh, you think that makes it okay?
No. Of course not, but I was just trying to do what was best.
No, what would have been best is if this had never happened in the first place.
I know. But it did.
So you lied about your father being ill to cover this up?
We thought that if I had left, we wouldn't have to keep this a secret anymore.
You're a very stupid woman.
Well, I'm sorry.
And this, relationship, as you call it, how serious is it?
We're getting married. And I'm pregnant.
Jonah?
What's going on, son?
Marcus, thanks for coming back in. I need to speak to you and Jonah.
What's this about?
Do you want to follow me?
Obviously, you're suspended, pending an investigation. But I think we can both be pretty sure your career is over. We need to call the police.
No. No, please, don't do that.
You've given us no choice. What you've committed is a criminal offence. You've abused your position of trust.
It wasn't anything like that.
You've been caught taking advantage of a pupil. We need to find out whether you've abused others under your care.
No. No, it was just Jonah. I mean, I didn't... He's very mature. And we develop feelings for each other. I would never do anything to harm anyone.
Well, that's a lie. Because you have harmed him. And you've harmed this school. Now, I'd like you to collect your things while you wait for the police.
How long has this been going on? Jonah! A couple of months.
A couple of months.
We're all angry, Marcus. Don't worry, we are going to be taking appropriate action against Miss Montoya.
Too little, too late.
I want to be with her.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm taking you away from here.
well away. You are never going to see that woman again. Ever!
Getting married.
What? You're not even old enough, boy!
Maybe not in England.
This is a wind-up, yeah? Tell me this is a wind-up.
We're going to Gretna Green and you can't stop us.
Have you completely lost your mind?
All right, let us just calm down for 1 second.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
We're going to leave this to the police.
You don't have to get them involved.
Yes, we do. I want that woman arrested and locked up. Now. Jonah!
This is going to be the first of many.
No hard feelings, Grantley, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll give the publishers a good laugh, if nothing else. I definitely need a stiff drink after today.
Well, Ruby can take us both for one. All right, Adanna. Fancy coming for a drink with us?
It's Cesca.
She's all right, isn't she?
She's been lying to me for weeks.
Well, you've lost us.
What she's trying to tell you is that I've been having an affair.
Well, your boyfriend's married.
No. He's a pupil at the school.
What? Who? Who?
Jonah Kirby.
Take notes, Ruby. Good research for the next novel.
Jonah Kirby. And when did all this start?
Oh, Tom, do you think we really need the gory details?
And that's why you're leaving. It's got nothing to do with your dad.
Spot on, Tom. Cesca thought the whole Daddy's had a heart attack would be the perfect cover-up.
I'm sorry. But I couldn't exactly tell you all the truth now, could I?
Well, it's all over now, surely.
Yeah. It looks that way now.
We've got to run. We've got to get away.
No. No more hiding. No more lies. They're gonna take me away from you.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Jonah, go.
I'm scared.
It's all right. I'm staying here with you.
Get away from him!
I said I'm staying here with her.
No, you're coming with me. Now. Do as I say. I'm your father.
And I'm gonna be your father. I'm staying here with Cesca and my baby.
Do the decent thing and let the boy go. Police are on their way.
No, Dad! Get off me! Get off me now! Get off me! Cesca! Cesca! Come on, please! Dad! Don't do this!
It's over, Cesca.
Cesca!
I promised your father I'd keep an eye on you.
It's Cinderella!
Where were you? What happened?
We've got to keep going. They're going to be on to us soon.
You going somewhere? Come on, Chess, where is he? What's going on?
Check this out, Kyle. This is sick.
I think you can get down now, mate. Come on, Denz. You're starting to freak me out. Denzil! Denzil!
Catch up with the class of 2010. Press red or head to bbc.co.uk/Waterloo Road Reunited. Feeding 150 students at Oxford University, lessons will be learnt in MasterChef. Next.